That's right. There we go. Let's see if anybody shows up. See a couple people popping in. The chat on. Oh, let's see. Go live chat. There we go. What's up? What's up, Ole? What's up, Daryl? There we go. Still got to figure out this mobile app thing. Got it working right now, though. Hey, Spike. What's going on? Tommy V. What's up, brother? Yeah, Tommy. When I get home, I'm gonna mix up that recipe you made for Mike. That looks fucking delicious. I always love a good strawberry cheesecake. Yeah, I'm stuck out on the road this weekend. I am actually in northern Tennessee. What's up, James? Went and grabbed some breakfast, cleaned the truck up a little bit. My fridge just smelled like something died in there. I was waiting to find a freaking body or something in there, but I don't know what the hell it was, but it's clean now. So, Forrest, what's up, Forrest? Yeah, I thought about doing a show last night, but I was just, just doing something like this, but I was just beat. So I was hanging out with Tam and Simon and Zippy and everybody. Their after party pugs, and see if I can get this right. Let's see, I'm not sure whether it's cutting me off or not. I got a magnetic mount up on the dash. Yeah, I saw there was a cool place behind me. If I would have had like a four wheeler or something, they must have like a what do you call it? Like a trails back there. I saw a bunch of them like side by sides and stuff, the Polaris ones. So that'd been a cool thing to do today. But it's freaking gorgeous out today. A little cool, but a little bit breezy, but it's really nice. But I'm literally in the middle of nowhere at the bottom of a mountain in northern Tennessee. Pretty area, just rather be home. So what's everyone got going on? Anybody mixing anything good, vaping anything good, getting new stuff in? Oh yeah, right off the bat, I'll talk about this a few times on this stream. The first link in this description is Mike's GoFundMe. I just checked it right before the stream. We're over $6,000 in like less than 48 hours. So, kudos to everybody that's donated, everyone who shared the links. As of right now, the tentative date, we're going to have a 24-hour live stream is supposed to be so Friday, May 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern, going through Saturday, May 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a 24-hour live stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can raise a ton of money for Mike and his family, for Mike and Eric, and they're hurting right now. He's not working. He is the breadwinner, and they got light bills to pay. They got food. They need to buy. They need to pay the rent. So yeah, Steve, and you're a big part of it too, brother. So I'm happy for you too. I mean, you donated what you were going to spend on flavorings, and it looks like probably much more. And it's awesome. You're an awesome dude. Wonder Flavors had a huge donation, which after last week they donated for Cecile. This week donating for Mike. I mean, just and everything that Wonder Flavors does for the community, is amazing. They're a great company. Flavor pretty much already told us, whatever we need, they're on board. V Dog, what's up, V Dog? It's probably the way it's looking now. The live stream is going to be on Wayne's channel. the DIY or Die live stream network. So we're going to be over there. Let's say right now the tentative dates for May 6th and 7th. Uh, you know, Net, what's up, Graham? Fresh is going to be a big part of it. Net reality is going to be a part of it, I'm sure. It's going to be, worldwide. You're going to have 6 hours with the Aussies, with Pippa and with Simon and everybody from over in Australia. Then you have 6 hours with the European guys, with the UK guys. Late night vape show. I'm sure will be part of that. Benny, everyone's going to be involved. It's going to be, it's going to be. Hopefully, it'll be the biggest fundraiser we've ever done in vaping. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, you know, right now the GoFundMe is already at 6,000. By the next 4 weeks, I would love to see that be well over 20,000 by the time we're done on that Saturday night, which I don't think that's unrealistic. Yeah, Forrest, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to raise a ton of money for Mike. We're going to have a lot of fun in the process. Nothing, no housekeeping this week. There won't be any flavor of the day videos. Obviously I'm not home. I don't have my computer with me. Don't have my flavors with me. Can't really do anything here. And I wouldn't do it justice. Just slapping something together. Just on mobile. Exactly, Steve. Oh, awesome. That is awesome. What's going on, Horseshoe? And I've seen some people that donated that I know have limited means, and they've been able to donate. So that's just great thing about this community is even when people don't have a lot, they still give what they can, and I think that's just it's amazing. What is that? It looks like a little, must be a pimple. Oh, where the sun's hitting in, because it picks up everything. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, it has. I mean, I understand. I mean, I've been blessed. I've had it. I've had it okay lately. So, but yeah, anybody that's might be not in the best of shape, reach out and if even if it just needs someone to talk to, man, we're everybody's here for everybody. Still drinking my coffee. No, I've been sipping on this all day. There was a Hardee's next door. I grabbed some breakfast earlier. Get tired of eating microwave stuff out of the truck, so I saw something online. There's actually a barbecue place over here. I may check out later. I think it said it opened around noon. Oh yeah, I can see a sign for it now. I'll have to look for it. Maybe grab some barbecue later. Yeah, I was using my Aromizer Titan kit for low. That thing drinks juice, and I said I don't know when I'm gonna be home again. I didn't want to run low on juice, so I put that aside. Plus, it was leaking a little bit. I gotta get the wicking right on it. Which that's more me than it is the device. I mean, because I know the original Titan, didn't use it a lot, but I had zero problems with wicking on that. So I'm sure I probably just wicked it a little thin. Plus, I got to get some different cotton. This fusion cotton is not holding up really great. It's like when you go to try to pull it through the coil, it like breaks apart. So it's not real sturdy. I gotta see if I can find more of that fuzz cotton, but I've tried to find it online. There's nowhere in the U.S. that carries it, and I mean, seeing if there's maybe a UK vendor I can get it from, it's not going to kill me on shipping. And I mean, here like Native Wicks is supposed to be good, and Kendo Gold. I know Wendy uses that and swears by it, so I can get some different cotton. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Yeah, the Ragnar is. I don't have the Ragnar, but I had the both the Roman pluses, the one and the two, and I have both Titans. And yeah, they'll go through some juice. Yeah, when there's you don't necessarily need 9 flavors for a strawberry cheesecake, but if it's something that looks good, man, and go ahead and mix it. I mean, that's one thing we're not gonna have problems with right now is getting flavors. So, I mean, grant the price of flavors may go up a little bit because there's a PG shortage right now, and hopefully that doesn't last too long. Mad Daddy, what's up? Seeing a couple different faces in here today. That's awesome. A few people I haven't seen much of because I'm not normally on, during a day like this, and catch up with some old friends that haven't been able to hang out for normal live shows because I'm always on late, and if they're over in Europe, it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So unless you're an insomniac like some people, you're not gonna be chiming in on Saturday, early Sunday morning. But right now over there it's midday. Yeah, yeah, Amazon you can get it. Just gotta. I mean, it's all good PGVG. I mean, it's PGVG, but you just got the VG. You want palm derived. I mean, you'll find some soy derived out there that, I mean, you can use it. It's just not as sweet. So that's one thing you just gotta watch out for. Let me see. That's all what I miss. No. Okay, there we go. I can pull it up this way. Yeah, Native Wicks. I have a friend of mine that was telling me about that stuff. He really likes it. I was getting well, I normally get my VG from Bull City because I'm not mixing huge quantities, for like other people and stuff. So a gallon will last me a few months, like maybe 2, 3 months. And so you can go ahead. It's like 25 bucks for a gallon. I know you can get it cheaper, but usually if I'm putting a flavor order in, maybe a small flavor order, and I still want to get up to the free shipping, I'll go ahead and I'll throw a gallon of PG. I mean VG in if you can find it right now. I think last I saw, because of the mad rush, that it may have been out of stock. Huh, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to check that out. I do have some, some Muji squares. Hey, Arnie. Yeah, just hanging out. Figure I got plenty of time in my hands today. I was watching some YouTube videos, catch up on some stuff. Figure I'd hop in here. That's one thing I love doing live shows. I like doing the videos. I like doing the live shows. You know, I mean, I do a lot. I mean, I'm glad people enjoy what I do, and they and they like my content. But you know, it's just something I've always enjoyed doing. I've always enjoyed being in front of the camera. Yeah, good deal for us. Yeah, I stocked up on some nicotine. I heard about the bad nicotine at River Supply. I have to check mine. I literally opened the package up and left them in the bags and put them right in the bottom of the freezer, where they're not going to be. I'm not going to be. I didn't even plan on breaking seals on them until I need them. So I have two and a half, three and a half, like 3.5, 4 liters, like almost about a gallon of nicotine in my freezer right now. Ian, what's up, Ian? Glad to see you, brother. Yeah, I like this Billy Club. Yeah, neat little squonk. Single 21 700 DNA 75. Got a Citadel on there. Must have been over squonk. I'm starting to flood a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Daryl. That's what I've been hearing. and I saw the somewhere on Facebook someone had posted batch numbers, so I'm gonna check mine. Let's see, I should be home sometime this week. I'm loaded now to go to South Carolina. I'll drop in the morning and hey Al. Yeah, I have about a liter of the Liquid Barn C&T in my freezer. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, River Supply. I mean, this isn't the first time I've heard of any bad batches. I'm going to be upstate tomorrow, Scott. I'm going to be in actually it's funny I work out of Columbia and I'm down in Charleston area quite a bit because that Volvo plant they have down there. But I'm going upstate. I have Spartanburg and Greenville for tomorrow. Then I'll probably see depending on what we have in Columbia because right now because of part shortages, there's not a ton of new car work right now. I was surprised to see how much they actually have at Subaru right now, which is good that they're actually getting parts and being able to build cars because there was a good bit on the ground there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, if it's brown, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it kind of like got oxidized somehow. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad nick. Because I have nick at home that has oxidized and it doesn't taste peppery or anything, and it's it's not brown, but it's yellow. Oh, okay, yeah. I go to Port and Charleston, drop the Volvos that go overseas. We take them right there, and yeah, I see them come in on the BMWs come in on the rail. There's a guy with loaded Jeeps. Good looking load. Yeah, I don't know if they hit the bottom of the barrel or what it is because they were like out of stock on a few of them and then they restocked. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna check the batch numbers when I get home. I gotta cross reference it with that link I saw on or the one post on Facebook and see what it is. Hey, Jeff Lawson. Plus, I'm just gonna examine it myself and I'll be able to tell as soon as I crack the bottles open if what it looks like. If it's not, if it's dark brown, then I know there's probably gonna be an issue. If it's just tinged, then I'm not gonna worry about it. And you can kind of tell by smelling it. I read somewhere Wizard Labs actually has like a test kit. Zippy, what's up, Zip? Yeah, so live today, a DIY flavor chaser. You got pugs as one shots, and there's always new mixers. Yeah, exactly. For us, there's always new mixers showing up over there on DIY flavor chaser. Hey, Red Beast, what's going on, brother? Oh, I bet Zip getting all them one shots ready to rock and roll, and a lot. Well, hey, man, Daddy, go get a CDL. Maybe we can do something. We're always hiring. Yeah, a lot of the mixers. I know Tam, Simon, Liam, Pugs. I'm sure Zippy can tell me who else. They've all any profits for the next month on from their one shots. All the money's going to Mike. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, when you're first starting out and getting on local, that's really good. I mean, I know when I first started driving, I kind of got lucky and I fell into a local position that I kept for a few years and then moved on. But it's you get the best experience when you run a local, really, because you're doing a lot of backing and everything, which is the hardest thing. Okay, yeah, Creed, Luke, Tam, Simon, Dave Marsh, and yourself. Yep. That's why I knew it was quite a few. I just couldn't remember offhand, and I wasn't sure if Creed was live yet, so I didn't want to mention Creed. But Zippy just said it. Creed's one shots are live over at DIY Flavor Chaser, and I think I saw Creed's custard on there, if I'm not mistaken. Horseshoe, the thing about getting your CDL, I mean, it's not the easiest life, but if you keep your record clean and you stay healthy, you'll always have a job. There's always driving jobs out there. Yes, the infamous Creed's custard. I thought so. You buy it now, you mix it up, probably in about a year or two, it'll be ready to vape because it is a steeper. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's worth the wait. It's an amazing mix, but yeah, it's one you definitely have to steep. Even if you game change it, I think you still got to wait a good little bit on it. Yeah, anything I bring in on the channel, any super chats, any donations through Stream Elements or anything, whatever I bring in is going to go right to Mike as soon as I get like with the Stream Elements, then you get payment right away through PayPal. But with super chats, yeah, Google takes their chunk, and until you get $100 in revenue between chat stickers and ad revenue and everything, then they'll send you a check. And if I do, once I do actually get to that $100 mark, whatever I get's going to go right to Mike. Yeah, I mean, machining is not a bad gig either, though. Horse, my son-in-law, he's a machinist, and he seems to like it. But I can understand being in one place. I couldn't do it. I like traveling too much. I like being in a little bit more control. I don't need someone telling me to, when I can take a break and when I can't. What's the best donut flavor right now? You have a few of them. I mean, you have the classic Zeppola if you don't mind there's a little bit of a cinnamon note to it. You have, Wonder Flavors glazed donuts, another classic. It's been around for a while. You have a Chemnovatic donut, which is I personally haven't had a real good experience with it yet, but I haven't used it a lot. So you know, it's one that I'd have to go back and spend a little bit more time with because I don't know if I used it too high or what. Yeah, what Jeff just said, I've seen that a lot, and I've seen where people are using argon to displace some of the some of the air that might be in the top of the bottle when you do transfer it. I believe you can get argon pretty cheap. I think over on Amazon. It's like a spray. It's like an aerosol spray can. I did break this. I remember I brought this with me. I thought I had one of my mix with me in my bag, but I must have taken it out. Yeah, wine stores. Yep. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fried dough could be used for that as well. The Wonder Flavors fried dough. Yeah, is that what? Yeah, is that what Amazon has? I haven't really. I've seen it, but I haven't looked at it. I still like this little mod, even though it's only a single 18650. and I do like this Forza RDA, even though it's it is like the Yup or the Dead Rabbit. What did I just have? Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard that. I don't. I mean, nicotine isn't as fragile as everyone says unless you're leaving it out in the sun. But you're if you have the amber bottles and you're willing to take the time to switch them over, you know, it's not a bad thing to do. So I gotta figure out what dripped in my bag. I mean, I have a little toiletry bag that you know, keep juice in and some atomizers and that. And always there's something. It seems like there's something leaking in there. I like how it's got that. Let me see if we can see there the honeycomb airflow. Well, tell Amber to get the fuck over it, Tommy. Yeah, this is that strawberry sexiness that I made 2 months, almost 2 months ago on the Valentine's show. It's a like a long stem strawberry with dipped in chocolate with coconut, and it took a. At first, I thought it was okay. You could taste the green in the strawberry, and you couldn't taste much else. But now it's 2 months. It's come together really well. But I tried it a couple of weeks ago, and it was good. The coconut's starting to come through now. The coconut really didn't come through at first. Let me see. Maybe it did a little bit. In the original UV protected containers, your nicotine is fine for at least 2 years and controlled temperature. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, temp fluctuations, getting UV rays in there. They'll discolor it. Like I have some that I literally keep on my desk, not refrigerated. The little one, like a 120 bottle, and yeah, it gets discolored a little bit, but it's fine. It doesn't get peppery. And I have a half, was it a half liter? Yeah, I think it's a half-liter bottle of salt Nick that I have sitting there that I just keep it. I just keep it there, and that's why I grab it when I need it. Oh, what I miss? What did Red Beast say? Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Here's how I can pull it up. I had moose milk. Yeah, whether it's you're using 36 milligrams, 72 milligram, 20 milligram. I mean, you treat it all the same way. You're using 250, 100. I did get some 250 this time just because I know it'll last a really long time. For your half-liter bottle of 250 is basically having what a liter and a quarter of 100 milligram for 2.5 times. So yeah, 50. Yeah, like so it'd be like having a liter and a quarter. I did get some salt neck too when I ordered last time. Another liter of it, and I put it right in the freezer. Just because I have friends that are still doing, that use pods and 35 milligram and stuff. Excuse me. Maybe that's that bad, Nick. getting getting foggy in here, and not quite dry yet. Oh, cool, Zip. I know Nick Evans. He uses salt Nick exclusively. Even 2 and 3 milligram. In sub ohm, and I have not done that. I mean, I may try it just to see what it's like because I did hear that if you do chain vape, even at 2 3 milligram, and you're using Nick salts, you can nick out a little bit. You know what Horseshoe will say? If you store it, you'll have plenty now for a long time. And that's what happened. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of people that weren't really interested in DIY, they're doing it now more out of necessity. And that's what a lot of us that have been DIYing for a while, that are willing to help, ask questions, and we're here to make sure you have a good experience with it. Even if it's just you want to take a couple of recipes that you've learned, that you've seen that you're interested in mixing, you don't necessarily have to get creative and mix your own stuff. Just mix something that you can vape and keep you off the cigarettes. That's all. That's what it comes down to. Okay, Zip. Good to know. Let's see. I'm gonna try some. Maybe next time I mix, I'll switch it to Nixol. I got the one I think is a 50/50, 100 milligram, and the other bottle, and the one I threw in the freezer, I think is 100% P, or yeah, 100% PG. Sam, what's up, brother? Sam's another one. If you're just interested in mixing other people's recipes, or you just want to learn something, follow Sam on all the flavors and on ELR, and watch Noted on Monday night. It's 10 p.m. Eastern now. I'm glad it moved to 10 p.m. Eastern. It makes it a little easier for me to actually watch the live show. But still, a lot of times I'll listen to the podcast throughout the week. Yeah, exactly. Horseshoe. That's what happened with a lot of people. I mean, I have a friend of mine. He's been mixing for a couple of years, and he still doesn't mix his. He doesn't develop his own recipes. He just mixes everyone else's, which is fine too. I mean, you're still controlling what you're putting in your body, and you know what's in your mixes. So if anyone says, "Oh, well, you don't know what's in that stuff," it's like, yeah, you do because you made it. You know the flavors are PG based, and depending on, you know, what flavor company you buy for, pretty much what they're using for their flavors. If you're using VSO, they're naturally extracted flavors. If you add sweetener in there, you know what's going to do to your coils and stuff like that. I mean, when you DIY, you know what you're doing. I mean, you know what you're putting in, so you can tell the ants to go get fucked. Like I don't know how many of you've seen that Marvel video, the anti vaping video that we're all zombies now because we vape. It's like really, where where's that? I haven't had that appetite for human flesh yet, and I can't run really fast, so I don't know how I'm a zombie yet. I'd like to find out when I become a zombie though, because I want to be able to run fast. Like you see in the movies, they can jump really high, and it could actually be a benefit. Yeah, VSO flavors are really good. Uh, the blueberry to strawberry to classics are awesome. Oh, nice dip. Is that keep the piggies away from you? Is that why they always attack you because they think you're a zombie? I say VSO, he's been on fire lately with the amount of videos. I mean, amount of flavors he's come out with. Yeah, horseshoe. I've been sick of it too. It pisses me off. And I mean, unfortunately, the left is it's what they do. I mean, you got Bloomberg, you got all them, you got all them people that invest a whole lot of money to eliminate vaping, and it's only because it's all money. It has nothing to do with public health. It never has. It never will be. That's why it took the U.S. how many years to say that smoking was bad. I found a video Oh, and I found a YouTube channel that has old baseball games on the radio. I know I'm a nerd that way. I like listening to like and watching some of the old baseball games and stuff like that. You find YouTube channels with them, and from like the 50s and 60s, and you're hearing commercials for cigarettes, for beer, and everything like, and they're saying about everything everything about the taste and like this when filtered cigarettes start being a thing, and they're advertising about them and everything and how doctors like them and all this stuff, and it's like let's see, like more easy piece recipe on LR. Yeah, I mean, oops, what did I just do? Okay, if you're an acronym, simple add-on. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Wendy. I mean, the more recipes that that we can make public for the new people coming in, the easier access they'll have, and hopefully they'll have an easy time, learning DIY. Yes, Scott. VSOs always put. There's always sales. There's always deals out there. Uh, the 17% is kind of the standard, standard discount that Shane gives out to to a lot of us. And but sometimes he'll also bump that up, and there's times you'll see 30% sales and stuff like that. So you just got, keep your eyes open. Tommy, you're not just throwing shit up on the wall though. The stuff you're putting up on the wall is good. I have a couple I've concepted that when I get home I'm going to mix them and see if they're any good. Then try to make then I'm going to go ahead and make them public. Because after Tam did her smoothie yesterday, and I think I heard Fresh talking about a smoothie mix, I'm like, you know what, I could do a smoothie mix. So I put one together and I'm going to mix it and see if it's any good. And if it's any good, I'll go ahead and I'll make it public, and it's all Flavora. Hopefully, everyone will like it. Because I've had Flavora strawberry now for months and never used it. Yes, exactly. Same. Yeah, he's got the 5 pack, and they're 15 ml bottles. This way, you're not investing a whole lot in a 30 ml on a flavor that you're not familiar with. I mean, Shane in general. I mean, yeah, he has great flavors, but he's also been a great member of the community. He does a lot. Yes, yes, I knew you did something like that, Zippy. I couldn't remember exactly what it was you did. I remember it was yeah, and you're not a real big fan of lemon either, so you went out of your comfort zone a little bit, which I like doing that sometimes too. And I found that what I thought I didn't like, because maybe the first time I mixed it, it didn't turn out very well. I've gone back and tried it, and some stuff turns out pretty good. So when you think you know you don't like a flavor or don't like a flavor profile, and you just forget about it and you come back to it later, and you know yeah, exactly, and it turns out pretty good. Like I don't mind lemon, but it wasn't like my first choice. But after I did that week of lemon mixes, I did a lemon meringue pie, and before I'd make I might make a little 15 ml batch or something, and on a show, and I might vape it a little bit, or I give it away or dump it or whatever. Not that it's bad, just not something I wanted to vape. Well, the last lemon meringue pie I did, I really enjoyed it, and I went through it pretty quick, and I'm probably gonna make another batch of it. Arnie, that's not a bad place to start. Tell you that. Tommy's killing it on the mixing game. Say one of these Saturday nights. Hopefully, we can do it soon, or maybe even, well, hopefully when we do the Tom, you know what? I do something similar, so it doesn't really. I mean, that's not really being weird. But hopefully, when we do the charity stream, we can get. I'd love to get Tommy, TJ, and Tam all in the same stream, and just we'll have a blast. So Tommy, that Saturday night, you gotta make yourself available, brother. Tell, tell the wife you got something more important to do than snuggle up with her for a couple hours. Cool. Yeah, you're right, Wendy. Proper coils. What is up, JP? Yeah, or not not JP. I'm sorry. Is it John? I think is in proper coils. What's going on? Well, Sam, you know what? That weekend, I think she's going to need to understand. You just got to tell her what it's for and say, "Listen, sweetheart, I'll get back to you in a little bit, but I have something really important. I got to raise a bunch of money for a great guy right now." Yeah, I know. My wife's the same way. She's like, you don't have any time for me. You have time for your fake friends on YouTube. People that you never see in person. But she has gotten more. She doesn't get on me as much as she used to. I think how she sees, I think since it's been 3 years I've been doing live streams and stuff that she sees exactly, Sam. I think she's grasped more of it and she sees how the community is. What is going on, Bobby? Happy afternoon to you. Or morning if you're on Central Time or out in the West Coast. But yeah, she's seen more of it and she knows that it's something I enjoy and even making the videos. She was the first one that said, why don't you knock it down to like 3 videos a week instead of 5, because it was taking a lot of time and we did have a lot going on with the sale of the house and everything. So I didn't have as much time as I did to create videos. But I saw this week, doing 3 videos seemed like it went okay. And when I do get home this week, if I do get a chance, I'll try at least get one video up. I may not do, the next weekly one's going to be custard, but I may slap something else in. You know what, Zibby? I kind of thought that maybe we might it might switch around because it would make more sense, but I didn't want to step out of line and say anything when we had that meeting yesterday. But I think we're on the same page there. What I just missed it. Someone said, "Oh yes, Steve, you're more than welcome. Just we'll let you. One of us will get a hold of you, and we'll make sure you're a part of it." I was kind of thinking because it's what going to be 9 p.m. Well, it's going to be 9 to 11. It's going to be. It's right now. The date is Friday, May 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern is when it's going to start, and it's going to go to Saturday at Saturday the 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Is going to be a 24-hour stream. Zippy, I was thinking because the first 2 hours, I think it's going to be fresh and Wayne, everyone that can be involved. It's going to be the first 2 hours, and then from 11 to what's going to be like 11 to 5, I think, a.m. That would be probably perfect for the Aussies because it'd be what 1 p.m. was streaming the evening. Okay, yeah, I mean we're gonna have another meeting next week and iron more details out, and I'm sure there's gonna be changes and additions and everything. We have 4 weeks before we're going to put it on. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of different changes in the meantime. But when it comes time to that weekend, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we'll raise a lot of money. I'm pretty confident we will. And everybody's coming together. There's no egos involved. It's not anybody saying I want more time than somebody else. It's all a common goal, and that's what's going to make it a lot of fun. I'm great. I'm very grateful to be a part of it. Just like everybody involved, I'm sure. I know we're all very fortunate to be able to help out any way we can. Zippy, you might want to check it again. We're over 6 grand, sweetheart. I checked it right before the stream, and we had broke 6. You guys did an awesome job last night getting it over 5. I think you guys raised what in a couple hours, like 700, 800 bucks. And I know next weekend I'm going to see what I can do as far as for me putting some prizes together and try to raise some more money next weekend as well. I mean, if anybody, like I said, if it's in first link in the description. If you want to go over now, if you haven't donated yet, and if you can throw a couple dollars Mike's way, it's going to go a long way. And I say right now, he's not working. His partner Eric, he hasn't worked in a while. He's suffered from different illnesses. They have utilities to pay. They need food. They need to pay rent. Car payments. Etc. So if you have the opportunity, if you haven't yet, go ahead throw a couple bucks that way. I'd like to see when I wrap up off of here, see another couple $100 on there. That'd be awesome. Because I know the other day when I threw my donation in, it was like afterwards. I said to my wife, I was like, yeah, by the way, we donated to Mike's charity. She said, well, good. I feared you would. And when I told her how much, she didn't even blink an eye. I'm like, good. So I know definitely between now and May, I'll be throwing some more money in the pot. Fortunately, I'm in a position right now where I can. I mean, granted, this week I got to pay the IRS a couple grand. First time ever I've actually had to pay taxes. I always got a little bit of money back, or at least broke even. This one turned out really good. Zippy, we may need to talk because I think I may have found one that might be a one shot. When you get some free time and you're done with everybody else you have on board, you have on deck. That one's pretty good. I think that one could actually turn into a one shot. Cool zip. I ain't saying it's going to be as good as the Mango Unchained or Creed's Custard, but I definitely think this one might be worthy. Yeah, we'll definitely talk zip. Let's say let's get through all this and get get through to raising the money and all that, and maybe next month we'll when things calm down a little bit, we'll get something done. I know things probably never really calm down, but it's always something. But you know what I mean. So anybody else get anything new in? Yes, exactly. I am in Caryville, Tennessee, Bob. I'm just south of the Kentucky Tennessee line. I guess it's basically the base of a Jellicoe Mountain. It might even still be part of Jellicoe Mountain. It does still kind of go downhill. It's like 30, 40 minutes north of Knoxville. I was hoping to make it to Knoxville yesterday, but I ran out of time. Oh, cool zip. And I'm sure there's probably some other existing mixers on there uh probably willing to donate their profits as well. See, I got I got that Aromizer Titan combo kit, which I like it so far. I mean, so I got to rewick it and stuff like that. And I did pick up that Kennedy Vindicator. Yeah, it is nice around here. Got that Kennedy Vindicator 28 kit, and let's see, that's about, I think about all the new hardware I got. Last time I tried to order from over there, and over there in China, they had this little Boro replacement. All right, thanks, Horseshoe. Appreciate you, brother. Uh, they did have this little Boro replacement that actually takes the Vupu coils and the Vaporester GTX coils, and I went to order it, and I couldn't order it. My credit card rejected it. So I don't know if maybe I just need to use a different card or whatever. But special edition green Vindicator. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I got the brass one. I don't know why. I probably could. Probably because I haven't had a brass mech in a while. I have that like lime or neon green one from Stan, the unicorn one. I mean, I like the mod. The RDA is a little restricted. I haven't used it a whole lot. Maybe I just need to try a different build. Oh, okay. Well, I was actually looking for something to use in my billet, and if I can use them GTX coils in a billet box, I think it'd be pretty cool. I think maybe get some different flavors out of them. I mean, they're not bad coils. I mean, they're good coils. All different ranges from 0.15 all the way to like 1.2, I think it is. And being able to use a mesh sub ohm coil in a billet box, I think it'd be interesting. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going on the Dragon. I've seen those videos of big trucks getting hung up on the Dragon. Hey Hal, I mean the Dragon's great for small cars and motorcycles and stuff like that. I mean it's a good, it's a fun time. But yeah, I ain't getting on there with this truck. Hell no, or any truck. I mean there's signs, the side, there's 50-foot wide signs telling you don't go on there with a truck, and you still see people doing it anyway because their GPS is telling them that it's fine. Oh, cool. I mean, it sucks you got to do a lawnmower repair, but it's cool you got that abyss in the ether. So I traded my authentic billet. I still have the clone one. Once I trade the authentic one and got this and then the other mongrel, and I know the guy still got the better end of the deal, but it was just sitting in a box on the shelf. I wasn't really using it, and turned out he didn't really care for it either. He went ahead and he traded it and got oh, I forget what the heck he ended up trading, getting something else. I mean, that guy, never liked any kind of regular coils. Everything he always did was mesh. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, it is a fun drive through there. Say if you have a little Mini Cooper or a little Miata or something like that. Cosby's 950 miles south of me, but that was what I drive. Yeah. Wow. 1,400 mils on first coil. That's awesome. Say my buddy, he traded and got himself a Citadel, and he actually finally found an RDA that he liked. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, if you have something that's just sitting there and somebody else wants it, why not make a trade? Hey, Fitty, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, I love my Citadel. I love my Hadley. I got the Citadel here. The Hadley I have sitting home. I use that for my for testing. Thank you, Wendy. You have a great day, sweetheart. I've still been running the red Gumby that Jim Winstead did a couple of weeks ago. And it's a really nice flavor. Yeah, the Hadley, I can see. Like, I know Tam said she didn't care for a Hadley because it was a little, for her it was a little awkward building on it, which I can understand that the way the clamps are. But I mean, I like it a lot. I know Max uses his with like 24. I think just like 24 gauge Canthal, like 6 wraps or whatever. Oh, you broke out your Hadley. Okay, you didn't break your Hadley. You broke it out. I was gonna say it said you broke it, but you were using it. Oh, okay, you must have fixed it. Yeah, I mean, I love my Hadley, and I love my Citadel. I actually like the Hadley a little bit more. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any of the Bushidos. I'm gonna have to see if I can find something like that. After next month. I say right now, any vape budget is going to be donated. Mostly, I know exactly what you're talking about. I do the same thing, especially if I'll admit if I'm driving, watching, following a live stream, and I want to type something in real quick, hit a bump, end up hitting enter before you're ready to, and get like half of what you wanted to say in there, and it looks stupid. Cherokee. Yeah, I've been on like this strawberry kick lately. I have 3 vapes in front of me. They're all either some type of strawberry or raspberry or something in them. I am in northern Tennessee, town called I think it's called Caryville, Tennessee. It's just south of the Kentucky Tennessee line on 75. This is the first weekend in about a year that I just had to spend in the truck. But like I said the way freight was this week, and my supervisor was like, "Hey, why don't you go take this run, leave town for a few days, and get away from everyone trying to all scramble to go, all chase the same freight down." What's up, Ross? Good seeing you yesterday on that after party. Good putting a face to the name. Let's see. My Hadley, I think I have around a point 0.3 in there, and yeah, about 45 watts is usually where I run it. 40 to 45. I mean, heck, a lot of people say they don't get a good flavor just using a single coil in the fours, and I have a single coil in here. It's a 0.33, and I'm using it in variable voltage, 4.5 volts, and I'm getting a really nice vape out of it. Get that nice crackle. This is yeah, this is one of the stock coils. I think. 'Cause yeah, I think it's one of the stock coils I have in this. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. A lot of times people think it's the coil placement or something. It could just be the wicking. Sometimes you get spit. You might get spit back. Like I was getting spit back out of my oh, what's the Asgard Mini that I gotten as a birthday gift from Simon year before last. Hey, no problem, Tommy. Welcome back. And And that's what it was. I just needed to re-wick it, and when I re-wicked it again, it was the spit back went away, and it was good. Oh, really? And I say the only time I was even using them is when the stuff that Vaporesso was sending me. I thought Vaporesso was going to send me that Lux Q kit. And they contacted me and everything, said they were going to send it, and then I don't know, maybe because of the ban or whatever, they figured they're not going to send it to smaller reviewers anymore. That maybe they just saw that the numbers that I was putting out on their products was garbage, and they said, "Screw it, we're not going to waste any time, and more time and money on me." Which can't say I blame them. Any of my hardware reviews, the numbers really aren't all that great. I think the only one actually recently that I did that put any decent numbers out was Mongrel, and I guess that's more probably because of what it is, and the Mongrel's good for flavor testing and stuff like that. So I guess that's why I got decent numbers on it because it's more of a DIYer's RDA. I keep telling myself stay in my lane, and sometimes I still get pig-headed and still hard-headed and do it anyway. And say I've used a bunch of coil heads, the GTX coils and stuff like that for the pod mods and stuff. I mean, they're decent. I don't use them a lot. I have them. I have two swag kits at home, the PX80s, and I put or maybe ran 2 tanks of juice through both of them, and they're just sitting there on the kitchen counter. I figured the wife will probably grab one of them one of these days and just start vaping out of it. Has anyone seen the reviews that the drop 1.5 is coming out? I guess Brian doesn't have anything to do with it. Grants his build deck, and then DigiFlavor changed the top cap and the airflow and everything. That looks interesting though. That might be my next RDA because I like the original drop. It just for me it wasn't a good squonking RDA because it seemed like you had to get the wicking just right to get the capillary action to pull the joist and pull the juice up through the coil. I like that better for dripping. Yeah, Mike. A lot of a lot of your bigger reviewers, they all have reviews out for it now. I know Mike does. Oh, let's see. I think Ambitions does. Mike does. I think Vapor Trail Channel might have one out. Tony might have one out. I saw like three or four reviewers have put videos out for it. I mean, I like what they did with it. It looks good. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's getting decent reviews. I mean, the build deck is hasn't changed because it's awesome. Yeah, I had the what was it, the Limitless RDTA, and that was like one of my first rebuildables, and it stripped out on me. The 510 pin stripped out, so I couldn't use it anymore. Oh, they ripped in one. Okay, yeah, I didn't see his. Yeah, that stripped out, and my bulk RTA, the 510 didn't strip out, but the chimney stripped out on me. I mean, the bulk was a great concept, and I love that build deck, but the build quality on it's shit. And that's not anything to do with market. It's just what was that Og? Was that Og Vape? No, who was that made the bulk? Same people made the Wasp Nano. But yeah, the build quality on the bulk was garbage. Oh, Mary, that's it. Yep. It's a shame because it's a good tank. It's just the build quality sucked, in my opinion. They do a good job with the Wasp, and I didn't try the Wasp RTA. It's just not enough juice, not enough juice capacity for me. What did I miss about blood flow? Oops. It must be talking about juice flow. I was gonna say what? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say what I miss. Yeah, Mike did. That's the first one I saw was Mike's. All right, Mo. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit more. It's been a little over an hour. It flew by. I was looked like, oh shit, 66 minutes already. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I still have it. I mean, I never had time to mess around with it again. I mean, may do something with it. See if I can get it to tighten up or something. Yeah, at least all my batteries are charged. Yeah, it's the little battery charger I use in the truck, Nightcore. I like Nightcore chargers for some reason. It just I had bad luck with the one. I was really disappointed because I really liked it. You know, it fit all your larger batteries, and it just where it plugged in, the base got loose, and tried taking it apart, see if I could tighten it up, and couldn't do anything with it. Oh, nice Cherokee. Yeah, hopefully it will be. I'm gonna say mine took a while, danced around a few places. Yo, what up, Anthony? But I have it now, and I said I like it. Yeah, I had it sitting out. It's sitting funny. That's why. That's why it was sticking up a little bit. I just wish they sent me one that wasn't a purple drip tip, but I haven't messed with the mesh deck on it yet. I had a terrible time with the mesh deck on the Romizer V2. That thing leaked and leaked and leaked, and yeah, my E-Fest, it was my fault. I actually my tablet I have for the truck. Sorry about that. I dropped it and it landed right on the screen and cracked the screen. Well, the E-Fest was a good charger. I have the Galisi one does get hot. I know they had a recall on it over in the EU. Yeah, Zippy. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like mesh. It's just I just haven't had good luck with it. Like even like the profiles. I didn't have one. I just had the original profile, and I don't know. Just I just couldn't. I know a lot of people love them and get great flavor out of them. I just couldn't. I don't know. And I know it's me. It's not anything to do with, with Joel or anything or with Tofu. It's just me personally. I just couldn't. I tried different ways of wicking it, and I just couldn't enjoy it. Which is, that's what happens. That's why they make different RDAs. That's why they make different color cars and different cars. Just yeah, exactly. Zip like I would wick it too thin and get the lava flames in your mouth. or I wick it too thick and just not get flavor, or burn the cotton or something. Like I tried different mesh strips and everything else, and just yeah, I have some of the stainless steel mesh. I think I bought from like My V Pro or somewhere. Bought a couple of packs of it, and I have I have a couple. I have one mesh RTA plus the mesh decks that come with the aromizers and stuff. Yeah, the Blue Six. I've heard of that one. Yeah, I mean there was one there was one really cheaply shitty built tank that Batman had reviewed, but it was like dirt cheap too. It was like $10 or something from like 3A, and I went ahead and I ordered it, and yeah, the build quality of it was garbage, and I tried using it, and it was top airflow and everything. It wasn't for me. Just I guess mesh just doesn't work for me. I don't know. Yeah, Kyle and M. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Zip. I say I got my one friend. It's all he used until he finally got a Citadel. It's all he would use was the profile 1.5s. He had like 5 or 6 of them. He was running in rotation, every day with top sides and top side lights on them, and he just absolutely loved them. Now I haven't tried Clapton mesh. I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it. Yeah, right. Yeah, you get that hot spot. Yeah, I haven't seen the 8 bays that'll take 8 21 700s yet. Like I'm glad like the Nightcore ones will fit 4 21 700s without a problem. Like I have the old I didn't realize it was an older style Nightcore I just bought, and so the digital one, and they'll fit in there, but it's tight. Oh, okay. Yeah, the stand up 8 bay, I've seen them, but I haven't used them. And I have probably about 4 chargers now. I have this one. I have the Galisi one that I still use in a pinch. I still have my original 2 bay Nightcore, and that thing still works great. Oh yeah, flaming cotton's not a good thing. Yeah, usually, yeah, something like yeah, dumping coffee on a charger is probably not. It's not going to work anymore after that. Yeah, flaming zippy. Yeah. Oh, nice, Jeff. Because like until I bought the Titan kit, I hadn't bought 18650s in forever, and I bought the. I couldn't get the Sony VTC 5As. They were Lion Wholesale was completely out of them, but I did get the Molly cells, and I hear great things about the Molly cells 18650. So I bought 8 of them since it takes 4. So I just I'll have to the Gry Falcon 8 bay. Yeah, I'll have to look at that one. Like I said, I'm not going to buy anything now until after the fundraiser's over. Any extra money that I get that I would normally use on flavorings or anything like that, or hardware, I'm going to donate. Yeah, so you don't want to say flaming squirrel around here in the sticks. They make come chasing after me with a knife and fork looking for that squirrel. I mean, charging at 2 amps, it's okay to do every once in a while, but you don't want to do that on every charge with your batteries because I think it does not, it's not the greatest for them. I think, trickle charging and, half amp charging is better in my opinion. But yeah, it does take a while. Like I don't even know this basic night core. I don't even. I think it with four in there does like half amp charging. Oh, it might even say on the back of it. Just as yeah, it's let's see. Okay, 2 amp with two, 1 amp with four. Okay, so that's what it does. Let's see. That one was a cheap one, so I needed it in a pinch. I broke the other one, so yeah, exactly, Ricky. How's it going, Ricky? I say that one's a 1 amp, but I say it's just want to keep in the truck. It's a cheap one. If something happens to that one, I got another one home I can just throw in. Yeah, exactly, and that's why yeah, I prefer letting them charge slowly. Especially your 18650s. Your larger ones are a little bit more hardy and they can take a little bit more abuse. Well, your 18650s, you definitely want to charge them, half amp or no or 1 amp, preferably half amp. Yep, Cherokee. Yeah, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Jeff, slow and steady wins the race. Just like cooking meat, low and slow. Yep, half amp. Yeah, either half amp, 1 amp. Half amp charging for your 18650s is best. Cool. A nice old Peterbilt. Pugs, what is up, Pugs? Great hanging out with you last night. Mrs. Pugs is lovely. You're a lucky man, dude. I don't know, maybe once they open things up and I get my vaccine and everything, get a chance to well, you're both lucky. You guys seem like you have a lot of fun. Yeah, once they open things up and I can actually travel again, I definitely want to get over to UK. And there's a couple other spots in Europe I want to hit. Kind of my bucket list things. Plus visit family up in Canada. Get drunk on Screech in Newfoundland and head over to Alberta. Maybe swing by Saskatchewan and go squirrel hunting. Maybe take a couple of weeks off this summer. Fly in like Halifax, rent a car, take the ferry over to Newfoundland, and then fly to like Edmonton, and then go towards Saskatchewan up to Fort McMurray. You definitely want to do that in the summertime though. You don't want to do that in the winter because miserable. Unless you're into 40 below, then it'd be perfect for you. Huh? 0.75. I don't think I've seen one do 0.75. Oh, the 401. Yeah, 401. That's a mess. That road sucks. Yeah, exactly. Is it? Yeah, 401 from Windsor all the way to all the way to well past Toronto just sucks. Ugh, a raw bagel with cream cheese. Okay, yeah, that's not my favorite either. Oh, it's famous for all kinds. I mean, when I used to travel in Ontario a lot, saw all kinds of crazy stuff. I still remember one time there was a guy on a motorcycle getting chased by the cops on like a Sunday morning, and he had his girlfriend on the back, and he was doing probably about 100 miles an hour, and she literally flew off the back and was killed. And they never did find him. He got away, and he never came back for her. It was like, what the fuck, really? Yeah, that 401's a hell of a road. The 400's not much better on a smaller scale from Barrie all the way down to the GTA. Down Toronto, it sucks. Yeah, they want 15 bucks an hour to work fast food, but they can't get your order right. So I went to this Hardee's for breakfast, and they had a big sign up. We don't have any change. You're gonna have to use a card or exact change. I'm like, whatever. It was weird. I walked in there though, and not a single person was wearing a mask. I walk in with a mask on. They all looked at me like, yeah, yeah, we don't do that in these parts anymore. I'm like, ooh, it was awkward. I mean, people behind the glass, they were wearing them, but not a single person even had one, in their hand or under their chin or anything. Just not at all. It's like, okay, it was a little weird. Yeah, I mean, round two, round three, wherever we're at now. I mean, depending on where you're at. I know over in Alberta, my cousin puts up a lot of stuff. They up Fort McMurray, they were down to like single digits amount of cases. Now they're back up in the hundreds. Right, Ross. But yeah, I think now that I'm North Carolina, I'm eligible now. They have it. Anybody that wants them, anybody wants it can get the vaccine now. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and make an appointment and get it done. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Pugs. I mean, after having it and seeing what it could do to people, I mean, I say I was fine. I had a little bit of a scare and had a little trouble breathing, but I'm a relatively healthy person, fortunately. Being active and everything, so it didn't affect me as bad as I could see where someone who has pre-existing health conditions or isn't in the best of shape, where it could really be deadly. So I got I'm not gonna say a whole new perspective, but I saw firsthand. Yeah, exactly, Arnie. That's a good analogy. Oh, cool, Forrest. Did you have any side effects with the first one? Or Al, awesome. Yeah, which one is it that's only the one shot? Is that the new one, the Johnson and Johnson, that's only doing one? Well, I'm sure Paul probably said hi to you enough yesterday. He probably figured he got his quota in zip. Right? Got the Pfizer and no problems. Awesome. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Johnson Johnson's one that's only the single shot. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that one just for convenience. Just one and done. Especially with my schedule, not being home during the week. That at least at normal business hours. Oh, the Moderna one. Cool. Yeah, the AstraZeneca. I don't think they have that one over here yet. I'm gonna say a punch in the arm. I can deal with that. Doing my job, my shoulders and arms and everything get sore as it is, so I probably wouldn't even notice it. Huh. Pfizer up there. Okay. Nice, Arnie. Good deal. If you had a stiff arm for a week, maybe I should get the Pfizer shot somewhere else. Maybe it would be stiff for a week. Yeah, I mean, like a pain in the arm, that's not going to phase me none. I just don't want to be sick as a dog and then worried what if it's just a reaction to the vaccine or if it's something else, and then having to worry about infecting somebody else and all that. I mean, obviously nobody likes to feel sick, but I get more worried about getting someone else sick than I am my own symptoms. Cool, pokes, that works. Nice, Ricky. I don't know, my brother and sister-in-law, they got their I think theirs was the Pfizer one. It was the two shots. They actually they got it up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. They have and he's older. He's 70, just turned 71, and I believe she's either 70 or 71. They're getting ready to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. Yeah, he's my half brother from my dad's first marriage. He's 22 years older than me, and looks and looks doesn't look his age by any means. Yeah, I mean, oh cool, Al. Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, the vaccination, for what they know, if it gets the numbers down now and get us, back to, you know, at least a new normal to where people can travel, people can, yeah, you could. Well, there's some of the different strains. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could probably still get some things, but they at least was it the CDC, which we know, isn't the one we can trust a whole hell of a lot of. I believe they're the ones that are saying that people that have the vaccine, if you're around other people that have been vaccinated, you can be in groups and not wear masks and all that. But I'm sure if you're around someone who hasn't been vaccinated, just like any other disease we've had through the years, the people that aren't vaccinated can still pass it on to people that are. I mean, it was like that with smallpox and polio and everything else. That's why they made them mandatory, back in the day, and still mandatory. I mean, you still get them, still get the vaccinations when you're born. But I like the fact that at least they have some. I'm not gonna say solution, but at least something that can try to get us more back to normal. where you can go to a concert, you can go to a ball game, go to movie theaters again, you can go to the bar. Yeah, I mean, we've had other coronaviruses. I mean, the coronavirus itself, just the term, is not new by any means. The top three VSO flavors, my opinion, blueberry, strawberry, and mm, blueberry, strawberry, top two for sure. The third one you can always, always be subject to debate. But those first two, probably, two of the two of the first ones he ever came out with, and still two of the best. The espresso is really good. Yes, Zippy. The chocolate's really good too. I mean, you don't get the Band-Aid taste or the liquor taste that some people get. Huckleberry is amazing. The red raspberry's good. The banana is good. The peach is good. Yeah, pumpkin's good. Yeah, the sweet as an additive is a great. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's. Yeah, I don't have the rum. I didn't get any of the boozy ones yet. Yeah, I mean, there you have the different variants right now. Oh, the Governor Witless. Yeah, forget her. I only want to hear about that empress. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten a flu shot in years. I had a bad reaction to one and just haven't gotten it, but I really haven't had the flu either. And yeah, the shingles shot is definitely something important. Yeah, boysenberry's good. The huckleberry. Oops. Yeah, as a preventative, might as well just get it. And let's say it's not going to. Yes, peach and apricot are a great combo of any flavor house, but yeah, definitely with VSO. Yeah, Al. Yeah, exactly. You got to deal with nipples up there in fucking New York, fucking Cuomo. Fair. If there's three people I would love to see get kicked out of the country, Cuomo one, Whitmer two, and Newsom three. There you go. You can get rid of those three people. Get them out of the country, and I think country would be a better place. Yes, that's one of the few peaches that doesn't give you that throat raisers at any percentage. Yeah, I guess I was just thinking about elected officials, but yeah, Bloomberg, we need to take away any internet access. This way, he can't pass his thoughts on to anybody else. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't see that. Yeah, I guess if we could have a Mount Trashmore instead of a Mount Rushmore, it'd be Bloomberg, Cuomo, Whitless, and Newsom. There we go. I would say they should sell Bloomberg toilet paper. Where you probably get a rash from it. Yeah, we could send him to Mars, but better be on his own dime. No, I don't want to pay money to send his ass to Mars. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to mess up on here. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out after. Did you make that public yet? Fitty, that those changes on it? Yeah, rush of shame, exactly. Or you know how to get a whole later? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream, 'cause, if I click on it right now, I don't know what it'll do with the mobile stream. Thoba, what's going on? Water. Okay, yeah, cool, Fitty. Like I said, yeah, I left it sitting home because I didn't want to start. I wanted to give it a good, honest steep. I said off the shake in a couple of days, it started coming around a little bit more. Off the shake, it was a little on the dry side, but you expect that from the tobaccos, especially when they haven't steeped. Well, I definitely want to check it out. I'm definitely going to vape the original and then see your variations and see what you did. Because I'm like you, I'm not a big tobacco mixer. I like mixing RY4s, but tobaccos in general haven't really been my thing. Not that not that there's anything wrong with them. It's just not something that I've vaped a whole heck of a lot of. But when you add creams and stuff with them, like the all flavor one I made last week, what I think I made like 50 or 60 mils of it, and I threw it in that tank, and I crushed it. It was gone. 2% rich cinnamon. That was what his name did that. Yeah, sweet coconut. Okay, yeah, definitely. Sweet coconut, boysenberry. Drop the cream and added vanilla custard. Pumped up the black. Oh yes, that's what I did with mine. I put the vanilla custard in there. Oh, no, I put the sweet vanilla, or not sweet, vanilla bean. 2% rich cinnamon. Seriously? Wow. Can you taste anything but cinnamon? I mean, is your taste buds like completely burned? I mean, that's I know the chair, he was talking about that on I think it was on Benny's show the other day. All right, Anthony, good seeing you, brother. Yeah, I didn't do the smooth vanilla. I went with the vanilla bean because it's a little bit softer, and I think it has a little bit more sweetness to it, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to. Oh, I'm sure. Because when you think of cinnamon, you think of bakeries. Like I wanted to sweeten up the RY4 without making it too sweet, without making it like sickening sweet or anything. And I wanted it to be a little bit smoother and add that creaminess and that vanilla because I love vanillas with RY4s. And I threw the butterscotch in there, and I've really enjoyed mine. I'm going to mix mine again. Maybe make 120 mil next time. Then by after I go through that next 120, I'll probably be tired of it for a while. But yeah, that was one flavor that I was really looking forward to when that flavor release was the RY4 and the vanilla tobacco. The mild one I haven't played with yet, and the vanilla I used, in your mix. I bet that vanilla, if you want that vanilla tobacco, will work well with the RY4 as well. You want to make it a little bit spicier. I'm thinking about, like almost, I guess you call it like a dirty banana, using and all with all flavor, using the flavora banana with the RY4. And what was I saying I wanted to put in there? Not the caramel. Heck, there was something else I wanted to throw in there too. Obsidian is definitely worth making. RY4 double is still the classic. I still have some the DIY Flavor Shacks Holy was a Holy Grail RY4. Ian, the vanilla tobacco is really good. I mean, Fiddy worked with it more than I have. I said I mixed his mix, and I said off the shake it was a little dry, which you expect from tobaccos, but you get that really nice, nice vanilla note. Oh, vanilla Tahiti is a classic. I love that flavor. That's thing. I mean, Flavor Art does a lot of things well, but their vanillas they do exceptionally well. I mean, I like all three: the bourbon, the Madagascar, and the Tahiti. Tweak, what's up? What's up, brother? Good seeing you. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Ian. At least I can say I got one thing, well, two things accomplished today. I got my fridge cleaned out, got rid of whatever that horrible smell was in it, and getting to hang out with you guys for a couple hours. Figure I'll go till about 2 p.m. and then we'll shut it down. Let everyone get on with their day. So we got what about another 10 minutes? I think this is the longest I've gone solo on a stream. Well, you guys have been chatting it up a lot though, so it's been made it easy. Yeah, Tweak. I don't even know what Zooms are really open anymore. I know Lethal's has his over on Discord, and there hasn't really been any other Zooms that I even remember. I don't know if Batman still has his going or what. Yeah, as far as NETs, is Sticks Mix still actually? Can you still order Sticks Mix? I haven't been over there in a while to see. I traded a lot of my Sticks Mix tobaccos to a hippie because he wanted them, and I traded them for coils. I wanted to help him out, and I wasn't using them, so I figured might as well give them to somebody that's going to use them. Yeah. Oh yeah, Batman has his Patreon one. Okay. I don't get that from the RY4s. I get more of like the dark, spicy, dirty caramel type notes than I do anything else. Oh, damn it. They must have been looking for that smell for a while trying to figure out what the hell it was. It'd been funnier if you would have put it in the girls' locker room in the gym. I like French Vanilla Deluxe. Like I still think Psycho Crueler from Deep Cuts, that definitely has TFA French Vanilla Deluxe in it. I mean, that's all I taste in that mix. Oh, damn. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, vanilla and caramel with RY4. When you already have caramel in the RY4, we can always add more to it to boost up that note. Yeah, Fitty, but you know what? It takes us out of our comfort zone. So it's a challenge, but it's also fun, but just because it's something that we don't do often. Yeah, we mix with fruits and creams and custards, but getting into tobaccos and stuff is just, like I say, it's a nice change of pace. That's why I was really looking forward to Flavor making, releasing these three tobaccos just for that reason. I mean, I don't have all of Flavor's tobaccos. There's a few I'm missing. Yeah, the Inawera ones, was it the 555 is supposed to be really good. I just hadn't got around to picking it up. Actually, it's on my list to get. Oh, Shisha vanilla is nice. It's a nice sweet vanilla that you can use a lot of different ways. I mean, you can use it as an emulsifier to blend flavors together, or use it by itself as just a sweet vanilla. Actually, I have on my I need to restock on my Shisha vanilla and my Shisha strawberry. I started using Vape Train's Shisha strawberry because I was just about out of the Inawera one, and let's say right now I'm going on ordering freeze until after the fundraiser's done. Starting to see more of the idiots backing in at the truck stop. I don't know why he's backing in when he could have just pulled right through. I always get nervous parking in the truck stops, especially when I'm loaded. I've been hit before in truck stops with cars on. It's not fun, especially when they run from you and you gotta go chase them down. Yeah, that guy's not fun. He doesn't know what he's doing. I shouldn't say he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just working way too hard to get into an easy ass parking spot. I haven't though, but they are. I have seen them. I just haven't gotten around to ordering any of them because they was it the is it the vanilla for pipe or French vanilla for pipe that looks really good. I think it's vanilla for pipe that looks good. I could see some uses for that. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different types though. By that, I don't know if you're actually going to say there is going to be like a holy grail of tobaccos, just because there's so many different ones. There's so many different tastes, and there's a lot of them you can use in other things besides tobacco. Like Connecticut shade, you can use to spice up. It has like that little bit of a cocoa note. And you can use it in like coffees and a lot of different things. You can use them like in creams to spice up a cream or a custard. I think it would actually work well if you're trying to get like that. Like how some people get pepper from vanilla. Let's say if you're actually looking to, if you're not a pepper taster, but you want to get like that little bit of a like the vanilla bean, like little specks in it. I bet you could use some. And if you're, let's say, combine it with some chocolate or something, you can use that Connecticut shade like that. I think I haven't. Just things I'm thinking about. All right, guys, we're gonna shut this down. Say I said about 2 o'clock, and we're just about there. Remember, the first link in this description is the fundraiser for Mike. Give what you can. Do it now. Do it. If you want to win some great prizes, we're going to have plenty of stuff going on May 6th and 7th. 24-hour stream over on DIY or Dies channel. There's going to be a lot of giveaways. There's going to be a big giveaway that I'm not in a position to announce yet, but because yes, exactly. Pugs work on the graphics. Yeah, Pugs. I gotta send you. I gotta send you my logo. Oh, nice. I like the sound of that. Yeah, tobacco is like wine. But yeah, definitely check out, check out the GoFundMe. Yeah, May 7th and 8th. Did I say 6th and 7th? I'm sorry. I'm moving backwards. I knew it was that Friday and Saturday, 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So equate that to your local time zone. And I say it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't worry about the logo too many. Okay. All right, pugs. But yeah, I say give what you can. You can give a little something now, and then, we're going to try to raise as much money as we can, that first weekend, first full weekend of May. And yeah, I imagine there's so many of us that are involved, which is awesome. So many people involved that, everyone wants to be involved, and it's great that there's an opportunity for so many of us to be involved. Let's say it's all about raising as much money as we can for Mike. Alrighty, gang. Like I've been saying, like, donate your money. Be safe. Wash your hands. Don't talk to strangers. See, how do I get out of here on this again? No, not there. Okay, I think I just clicked that. All right, guys. Have a good day, everybody. So we'll see you as soon as we can.